Welcome. This video in the Social Explorer series is about choosing your geographies. Choosing your geographies is really about what boxes you sort the data into. Social Explorer has a number of different opportunities for display, a number of different options that you can choose when you're choosing how to display your data. It starts off at full zoom, at the widest possible zoom, displaying information by state. But it can display by any number of different possibilities. One of the easy ways to change how things display is simply to zoom. If you're looking at the entire United States, it will automatically show everything by state. But if you zoom in, and you can do that using the zoom in button here, or if you are within the window using the central mouse roller, you'll see that it changes. As it gets closer, it will change to displaying data by county. As you get even closer down to a smaller area, it will display data by census tract. Sometimes it takes a moment to recalibrate the data and display, but it will display data according to those possibilities as you zoom in and out. You can always hover over a specific county or state or tract when it's focused on it to get data for that specific tract or county or state. However, one thing that's important to realize is that those are not the only options. While those are the only ones that will appear during using auto zoom, you are able to actually turn off auto zoom by the show data by. If you turn off auto zoom, it opens up a number of different possibilities. Not just state, county, and census tract, but also congressional district, which is useful for looking at congressional districting. Census place. Census places are generally towns or areas with multiple towns designated by the census for use in analysis. PUMA, which is public use microdata area, which is essentially another way that the census divides up space in order to understand different sorts of populations. Chicago, for instance, is split into 17 different public use microdata areas, as opposed to being either one city in terms of a census place or dozens and dozens of census tracts when you get down to it and look closely. You can also display by census block group, which is even more detail than a census tract. Trying to display large areas by block group can be very time-consuming and can slow things down, but it gets you a level of granularity that's very useful. And finally, the last one that is displayed is by zip code. Zip codes are a little larger, but they can be very useful, especially if you're analyzing certain areas in contrast. So those are the ways that you can choose your geography. You can always choose to use the automatic, which will choose for you. And remember that only goes to state, county, and tract. But otherwise, choosing your geography is an excellent way of choosing the focus of the map that you develop.